The Power, Part 2. If you've ever seen the show BoJack Horseman, in the 4th season there's a really great episode titled Thoughts and Prayers that deals with the political and social implications of women arming themselves to equalize the genders. I highly recommend it. Let me know if you'd be interested in me making a whole video on that show. I'm also a huge fan of women arming themselves. Ladies, keep that thing on you. God, that thing is so loud. I mean, I know that's the whole point, but God, that is loud. I read this book back in 2021 during the ice storms that knocked out the power grid here in Texas. I had COVID and I didn't have any electricity, which was awful and is also ironic given the source of the power is electricity, but the story has stayed with me ever since. I wanted to read a small selection for you, avoiding the spoilers, of course. This is from the beginning of the book, which draws a comparison between power and the shape of electricity. Super cool. The shape of power is always the same. It's the shape of a tree. Root to tip, central trunk branching and rebranching, spreading wider and ever thinner, searching fingers. The shape of power is the outline of a living thing straining outwards, sending its fine tendrils a little further and a little further yet. This is the shape of rivers leading to the ocean, the trickles to rivulets, the rivulets to streams, the streams to torrents, the great power gathering and gushing, becoming mightier to hurl itself into the great marine might. It is the shape that lightning forms when it strikes the earth. The forked tear in the sky becomes a pattern on flesh or on the earth. These same distinctive patterns bloom in a block of acrylic when struck with electricity. We send electric currents down orderly runs of circuits and switches, but the shape that electricity wants to take is of a living thing, a fern, a bare branch, the strike point in the center, the power seeking outward. It's a great book. I love this book. I hope you read it if you haven't already. By the way, have you read it before? Does it sound similar to a book or story you've experienced? Let me know, and thank you for exploring with me the story of